Antarctic sea ice reaches historic low amid escalating warming trends. Singapore, August 8. Reuters, the far-reaching impacts of global warming are becoming starkly evident in the Antarctic region. As a groundbreaking study reveals that sea ice levels have plummeted to an unprecedented nadir this year. Scientists, delving into the profound consequences of climate change on the continent, have found that these changes are irreversible and offer no swift solutions. In a report published in the journal Frontiers in Environmental Science, it is noted that the minimal summer ice coverage in the Antarctic has been below 2 million square kilometers, 772,000 square miles, since the previous year. It has sunk even further to an all-time low in February. The research further stresses the gravity of the situation with Caroline Holmes, a distinguished polar climate scientist from the British Antarctic Survey and co-author of the study. Holmes expressed her concern: the recovery of these ice formations is likely to span decades if not centuries. Regrettably, there exists no quick remedy for reinstating this ice. Holmes's sentiments were echoed by her colleagues. Although the possibility remains, the reality is that the recuperation will be a prolonged process, she elucidated during a press briefing. The current sea ice minimum for this year has sunk to a level 20% below the 4-decade average, equating to a staggering ice loss nearly 10 times the size of New Zealand. Tim Naish, the director of the Antarctic Research Centre at Victoria University of Wellington in New Zealand, who was not directly involved in the study, voiced his apprehension, emphasizing that we may be edging closer to critical tipping points. Once surpassed, these thresholds could usher in irreversible transformations that bear indomitable repercussions for generations to come. Antarctica is increasingly rendered susceptible to a slew of extreme phenomena due to global warming stemming from the combustion of fossil fuels, and the study posits that the severity of these events is bound to escalate. The future appears grim, with a report indicating that climate change is bound to escalate the magnitude and frequency of heat waves, disintegration of ice shelves, and dwindling sea ice. Drawing upon recent scientific examinations of Antarctica's oceans, atmosphere, cryosphere, and biosphere, the study presents an unequivocal consensus on the impending trajectory. Although pinpointing the precise ramifications of climate change on Antarctica and its adjacent oceans has been a challenge, the pronounced decline in sea ice presents an unambiguous signal. Martin Siegert, a distinguished glaciologist from the University of Exeter and a co-author of the study, contends, from the lens of phenomena like the rapid sea ice loss, it is scientifically sound to infer that extreme events will intensify as global temperatures continue their ascent. A salient illustration of this mounting vulnerability unfolded last year, as an anomalous atmospheric river originating from Australia funneled subtropical warmth and moisture into the continent, propelling temperatures to an unprecedented 38.5 degrees Celsius ca. 101 degrees Fahrenheit degrees above the norm. This aberration, characterized as the largest deviation from the average ever documented, elicited astonishment from the scientific community. Siegert remarked, "The surge in temperatures was truly remarkable." He underscored that if this had occurred during the Antarctic summer, instead of the winter, it could have catalyzed surface melting of the East Antarctic ice sheet, a realm hitherto unscathed by thawing. Conclusively, Siegert accentuated that Antarctica's ecological equilibrium is delicate, and the surge in extreme occurrences challenges this fragility. The trajectory of intensifying and more frequent extreme events raises disquieting concerns and has cascading repercussions for various interconnected ecosystems.